one of the areas you haven't spoken about is motherhood, being a mother of five,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
and how these kids have been involved in exactly what you do. Because there's some parent out there who's watching, oh, I've got 5 kids in America, where do I go from here? And you're about to share your story that will help them.
Education and nutrition are incredibly important to me. I want all kids to have the experience of a great education like my children have been blessed with, and nutrition. I am very into teaching kids from an early age to eat healthy. I think if they're exposed to garden, planting vegetables and fruits, that they'll plant them and that they'll see them grow and they'll be more inclined to eat them as they grow older. So I helped start with my friend Lisa Zimmer, named after my son Bo, who passed away, the Bo Friedman Outdoor Classroom and Garden in Mill Valley, California, at the Ed McGuire School. So we raised all this money. We built all these amazing areas for the fruits and vegetables to be grown. They have a farmer's market every week. So it's a really great thing. And then I have also started the Ken Flach and Baby Bo Fund, educational fund at the Northern Light School in Oakland, California, for underprivileged children to go to private school on scholarship. The school is amazing. They have a 98% success rate. It's K through 8, but from them going on to high school and to college is 98%. It's amazing. Yeah. And so I'm very passionate about raising that money. We do it every year at a celebrity golf tournament run by Vida Blue. He was a professional baseball player that just passed away last year. My son, Ben, is Bo's twin, and he has been for the last 8 years playing this golf tournament. He's a golfer. So 3 of my kids are golfers, and he's played in this golf tournament, raised over $200,000.
Oh,
last year he raised $75,000. So it makes me really proud that my children are generous with their time and giving back.
Wow, 200,000. That's a lot of money. So
a lot of money.
So that's phenomenal work. But education, you said you're big on education and nutrition, right? And you're raising money to help underprivileged kids to gain education or to go to private schools. Now, what would you say is the state of the educational system in the U.S., first of all? And if you don't mind me asking, why do you think that if an underprivileged child, I know the answer to this from my perspective, right? But I just want to hear from you. Why do you think an underprivileged child would benefit from going to a private school? What are the essence of that? What would they come out with, just in case,
Well, I do this because I think that all children deserve an exceptional education. I live in California and it's an absolute disaster, but we won't get into the politics of California. It's not good for the amount of taxes that we pay. But I think this helps change families. It helps changes communities. It helps trickles down and changes the world by getting kids that typically are overlooked, that they are able to go to a private school and have the support even once they go into high school and college. The school, Michelle Lewis is the headmistress at the school, and she is so extraordinary. She helps these kids apply to high school. If they need it, she helps them apply to college. And so I just feel that I just think it's so incredibly important to help people have a great education so they can have a better life, and and then they help change the world by doing for others. And so I just think when everyone does something positive, it's going to lead to someone else doing something positive for someone else less fortunate.
That is so beautiful, Christina. This is so insightful, because I can tell that what you're doing here, it's definitely going to help. I had someone on my podcast about 2 or 3 months ago. She is actually dyslexic and born and raised in the United Kingdom in London, and they came from a particular less privileged part of the United Kingdom, or London actually, and was able to find herself in a private school, and that private school gave her an edge over other kids in her community. And today she's now an advocate working with members of the parliament in the United Kingdom.
That's so extraordinary. I love that.
Yeah, talking to prime ministers, ministers, decision makers in London or the United Kingdom on how to change the system around to create policies and plans that will benefit children and adults who have dyslexia or other on the spectrum. And not only that, she now has a contract with Google, where she's now working for Google, informing people out there, hey guys, you got to change your policies and make your work environment more conducive for persons on the spectrum. And
I love that.
Yeah, she would never have done that if she was somewhere in the back streets of nowhere. But her educational system exposed her to all the great connections she has today and families. So the work you're doing is great. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, I'd just like to find out about more who Christina is, your childhood, how was it like growing up, and then we can go from there, if that's okay.
Okay, thank you.